that. Right there, smoothly in down the back straightaway. 3 car lengths separating. Big send on the inside. Kyle Terzak up the racetrack. Contact between the two, and it's going to be Braxton DeWeese winning here at Nashville. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the WD Broadcasting Network right here on the YouTube. Getting ready to bring you guys race number 1 for the 2024 Leave the Pack iRacing League Street Stock Showdown. Right now we've got 24 drivers registered here at Kern County. And the qualifying session the practice session is coming to a close. So we will see what these drivers have in qualifying. Right now, Carter Russo sitting at the top of the standings in the 21 machine. Last season, Russo picked up 1 victory back at the Hickory Motors Speedway in week number 8. But the field getting ready to qualify. They've got 5 minutes to do so. They've got 3 laps, and we will see who is out first in qualifying. Right now, first driver on the racetrack. You saw this paint scheme at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway in real life this weekend. Unfortunately, the run did not go so well for Ryan Amonette, but on iRacing, Austin Godfrey stepping behind the wheel, the Kokomo, Indiana driver. He's got bump and run on the hood of that race car. 112 official wins, so he knows his way around iRacing.com. We'll see what he can do here in qualifying. Godfrey at working lap number 1. He's going to come across the stripe. First lap time for Godfrey. Goes to the top of the board, a 20.49 provisional pole for that number 1 machine. And as I say that, James Pileski goes to the top spot. Godfrey going to work lap number 2 right here across the stripe. He goes. Second lap time, a little bit slower. Lewis Flowers goes to the top spot. A rare representation of the Ford Thunderbird Street Stock in the 62 machine here tonight. He puts that machine at the top of the board. A 20.48 for Lewis Flowers in the 62, making his first start here in Leave the Pack iRacing competition. I want to keep in mind, we have 16 cars that have taken a time right now. The magical number for tonight is 16. The top 16 will take to the A feature directly. The rest will come from the B feature later on, which will take 4 drivers. So qualifying still underway. Grayson Spillers right now trying to complete his qualifying run. Right now in the 13th spot with a 20.64 second lap time. Slows down a little bit there. Going to have to try and improve right here. He's close to that bubble spot in the 15th position. As Carter Russo goes to the top of the board on his first lap time, and he's going to shut her down and bring it down pit road. That is enough for him on lap number 1. As another competitor making his way onto the racing surface. He was the man that walked away the champion at season's end in the first season of the Leave the Pack Street Stock Showdown. Coleman Design, WD Broadcasting Network, Barry Elvis Performance and Fabrication, Chestnut Hill on the side of that race car, as well as the Florence Motors Speedway. The Elvis Coleman Racing number 54 comes around to see the white flag Myrtle Beach, South Carolina driver. That's Brandon Elvis. Elvis, lap number 1, a 21.69. Not the normal qualifying effort we're used to seeing from Elvis. Right now in the 22nd spot. We'll see what he can do this second time around. More than likely, first lap time, trying to get some heat in the tires, and he comes off of 4 that time, way sideways. We'll see what lap he goes. Second quick. Wow, what a lap time there from Brandon Elvis. If you would have told me he put that car second with the run off the corner he had right there, I would have probably told you you were crazy, but a heck of a lap there from the 54 Brandon Elvis. That'll comfortably put him in the second spot here in qualifying. Next driver out, completing his qualifying run, Chris Smith. In the number 80 machine, Smith going to end up in that 8th position. When we look at the left side of our screen, there's still some drivers qualifying here. Some late entries here this evening. Brad Carpenter in the 31 making his way onto the racetrack. We've got 26 cars now in tonight's race, or entered for tonight's race. Means a 10-car B feature, assuming nobody else joins us. As we've got 45 seconds left here in qualifying. Brad Carpenter going to try to lay down a lap time in the 31. Dalton Creech in the 36. Another driver that got in here a little bit late. He's going to try to get a lap time in here as well. As Creech comes out of turns 3 and 4 right there across the stripe. Dalton Creech 22nd quick on lap number 1. He's really going to need this second lap here if he wants a good starting spot in this B feature. Or can he lock it in on his second lap time? We're going to find out. Down into turns 3 and 4 for what could be the final time here for Dalton Creech's qualifying run through turns 3 and 4 across the stripe that time. 18th quick for the 36. And that's not going to be enough, just 2 spots shy for making the A-main on time. As it is officially B feature time here on the WD Broadcasting Network. And Grayson Spillers will roll off on the pole in the number 38 machine. Dalton Creech going to roll off to his outside. These guys are under a 10-minute time limit, but there is only 10 laps here in the B, so hopefully we can get some green flag laps in here. Last night it was a bit of a struggle to get green flag laps in, but we will see what exactly happens. We'll get the qualifying results up on screen in just a second, as we will grab a moment from our fast qualifier here tonight, Carter Russo. See if we can't find Carter in the Discord. Get him up into the broadcast booth. Here he is. Carter Russo, up into the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Alrighty, well, a solid effort from qualifying, a 20.436, the official lap time, a close margin there throughout the top 10, all in the same 10th of a second. Field very close. What does it mean to be at the top of such a stout field?
Yeah, really tight field. It's always good when you can be the best at this type of field. So, got another invert, just like my race the other night. So, just got to be a little more, I guess you'd say, a little more patient. So, got 50 laps. So, just got to come from 5th. Hopefully, we'll see. I think the top's gonna be where it's gonna be at again. I think these street stocks get a little bound up on the bottom. So, we'll see.
Alrighty, well, it sounds like you have a game plan heading into tonight's race. You've got 1 victory in the Street Stock Showdown. Maybe we can talk to you later in case you pick up another one here tonight. But nonetheless, congratulations to you on your pole here tonight, Carter.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. That was Carter Russo, driver of the number 21 machine. We'll get a short look at the grid here in the B feature. Grayson Spillers going to roll off on the pole. Dalton Creech up top in the 36, going to start 2nd. Brandon Kelly will roll off 3rd. Jeremy Queener in the 92, 9th. Jeremiah Woods Jr. Jeremy Queener 4th. Jeremiah Woods Jr. 5th. Brad Carpenter 6th. Brad Slagle 7th. Justin Walbring 8th. Wade Enyart 9th. And Zachary Groover going to round out the field here in the B feature. As the field makes their way into turns 3 and 4, it is in the hands of Grayson Spillers. Dalton Creech, the 38 and the 36 through the restart zone. The green is up. The green is out. We are underway. Racing here in Season 2 of the Lead the Pack Street Stock Showdown. Remember, the top 4 drivers going to make it into tonight's A feature, so we're going to keep an eye on the battle for the 4th position. Jeremiah Woods Jr. on the bottom side in the 222 machine trying to take that spot early. Jeremy Queener started in that 4th spot, but Woods going to make quick work down on the bottom. Leader of lap number 1, though, going to be Grayson Spillers in the 38. Woods in the 222s. Ooh, look at Slagle in the back. A little bit of sideways moment there. Into 1 and 2, Brad Carpenter in the 31, started in the 6th spot, trying to take over the 5th position. Contact there in the center. Meanwhile, up front, we've got a battle for the lead, as we've got 8 laps to go. Dalton Creech to the inside for the top spot. Creech down low, trying to make that inside lane work. You heard Carterizo say it's going to be about the top lane. We'll see if that plays a factor here. Spillers up top, Creech down on the bottom side. This time by, it'll be 7 laps to go here in the B feature. Your front four kind of have broken away from Jeremy Queener in the 92 car. As though we've got trouble out back, Brad Carpenter in the 31 machine goes around. Carpenter in the 31 going around down the back straightaway. That puts us under caution for the first time here tonight. We're going to have to take a look at what happened to the 31. So we'll catch a replay real quick. Him and Brad Slagle were battling for the 6th position. I think there was just a disagreement on space there. Unfortunate between the 31 and the 052. We'll get one more view at that from behind the 31 machine to kind of see what exactly he saw. The unique view that we are able to get from iRacing.com. Into turns 1 and 2 right there. Might have looked like the 52 machine came down. Not sure what exactly happened. But unfortunately, both those drivers going to be going to the back after that, being involved in that incident. Field going to come back around to see the 1 to go signal. They will have 4 laps to go here in the B feature. 1 to go signal is out there. Dalton Creech, Grayson Spillers, Brandon Kelly, Jeremiah Woods Jr., your top 4. And remember, the top 4 positions will transfer into the A, so we got to keep a note on that here in the B. As the field works their way into turns 3 and 4, the pace car is off, and it is down pit road. We are going to send them back green through the restart zone. Green flag is back out. Dalton Creech, big jump there. He's going to have a car length into turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, back behind, look at the battle for the transfer position. Jeremiah Woods up on the top side of the racetrack, trying to make the long way around, work around Brandon Kelly in the 9. Kelly down low, Woods up top. Popsicle sticks up in the air this time for Dalton Creech in the 36. Creech going to try and hang on for 2 more laps. Meanwhile, for the transfer position, Jeremy Queener way sideways on the bottom side. He's going to lose some ground, and that is exactly what Brandon Kelly and Jeremiah Woods Jr. wanted to see, battling for that 3rd spot. White flag is out one more time around for Dalton Creech. Meanwhile, back behind, the caution flag is going to fly, and we're going to have a restart here. No, not what Dalton Creech wanted to see at all. Oh, my. He was about maybe 2 feet from the start-finish line, and we're going to have a caution flag, re-rack him, restack him. Initially, there was contact on the restart between a Wade Enyart and Brad Carpenter. We'll see what that was about. Those 2 drivers both dropped off the pace. You see the contact there on the backstretch, and just unfortunate break in turns 3 and 4. The front end off of that 210 machine. And we'll look at the yellow flag one more time into turns 3 and 4. You see Zachary Groover down low in the 15 machine. Sideways, 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 and just unfortunately went around. As the field is back behind the safety of the iRacing.com pace car. We are going to be sending them back green flag racing this time by. The field going to double up right here on the back straightaway. And it'll be in the hands of Dalton Creech and Grayson Spillers, Brandon Kelly, and Jeremiah Woods Jr., your top 4. Green-white checkered time here in the B feature. Dalton Creech, Grayson Spillers creeping up through the RPMs into the restart zone, and once again we are back underway. Great start there from the 36 of Grayson Spillers. He was dead even with the 36 of Dalton Creech right there into turns 1 and 2, but looks like Creech going to have the advantage. Down the back straightaway they go. The battle is on for the transfer spot. Jeremiah Woods under fire from Jeremy Queener in the 92. Queener down low on the bottom side. White flag is out. One more lap to go. Dalton Creech trying to hang on. Jeremiah Woods trying to hang on as well. Oh, contact underneath. Woods narrowly avoiding the 92 machine. Down the back straightaway one more time. Brad Slagle and Jeremy Queener going to battle for the 5th position. But through turns 3 and 4, it's going to be Dalton Creech picking up the victory in the B feature. Grayson Spillers 2nd, Brandon Kelly 3rd, Jeremiah Woods Jr. 4th, Jeremy Queener ends up in the 5th spot, just one spot shy of the transfer. Brad Slagle will end up 6th. Justin Walbring 7th. Brad Carpenter and Wade Enyart going to round out our field behind them. Tough break for those two midway through that one, but we've got about a minute for these drivers to warm up, get some laps on the tires, and get more familiar with the cars before we quite send them green flag racing. But that gives us a chance to talk to our B feature winner here tonight, Dalton Creech, up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
Alrighty, well, got into the session a little bit late, had to rush a qualifying lap in there, missed the A main by just 2 spots, qualified in that 18th position, but didn't matter for you, got out front in that B feature, said it's all right, relax guys, I got this, and ended up leading all of those laps. Make your way into the A feature, you're going to start 17th. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good, man. Yeah, you know, getting in late is a little bit intimidating. Was able to at least get a qualifying lap down, get some time out on the track at least, and then felt like getting into the B main, at least qualified up front, or well, you know, was able to start out front in the B main, and so able to take that first spot and just kind of hold it there. Felt good.
Alrighty, well, we've got 50 laps here. The warm-up session is over, so you've got about 2 minutes left before we send you guys green for those 50 laps. How do you feel about your chances coming from the 17th spot here tonight, and what can you do to try and keep that 36 machine there at the end?
Well, just stay out of trouble. You know, I don't feel like I have a car that can win, but I feel like I have a car that can maybe get up in the top 10 and just get some points tonight. Of course, you know, it sucks coming from all the way in the back, but hopefully just kind of pick off people one at a time and work my way up front.
Alrighty, Dalton. Well, you've got about a minute and 30 seconds left to get ready for this 50-lap event, but we wish you luck. Sounds like you've got a plan here in tonight's race, so congratulations to you one more time on your B feature victory, and maybe we can talk to you post-race in the A.
Yeah, heck yeah. Hey, thank you, Winston. Love you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Love you too, man. Dalton Creech, driver of the number 36, really took a chance on me, him and Brandon Elvis a couple seasons ago in the All-Star Racing League, allowed me the opportunity to take broadcasting rights to their league and put on a couple seasons, had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, shut the doors temporarily after this season, but they will be back. But appreciate Dalton and Brandon for everything that they have done. Unfortunately, Kyle Heinzelman going to be dropping to the back after that one, or after they pulled away. Not sure what happened to the 57 machine, but nonetheless, we are getting ready to go green flag racing. The field going to get the 1-to-go signal next time by. And it'll be James Pileski and Easton Swain leading us to the green. Lewis Flowers in the 62 going to roll off 3rd. Brandon Elvis 4th. Carter Russo going to start in the 5th spot in the 21. Austin Godfrey in the number 1 machine going to roll off to his outside in the 6th position. Tyler Smith in the 7th spot in the 40 car. Chris Smith will roll off 8th in the 80 machine. Tate Payne in the 12 machine will roll off 9th. Drew Chance in the 18 going to start 10th. Noah Comer and Zach Coyer going to make up row number 6. And back behind them, it is Brandon Groover, Jake Brooks, Kyle Heinzelman, Zach Murphy, Dalton Creech, Grayson Spillers, Brandon Kelly, and Jeremiah Woods Jr. rounding out your field. So down the back straightaway they go. It is in the hands of Easton Swain and James Pileski, the 33 and the 93. Pace car drops to the bottom side of the racetrack. It is in the hands of the iRacing flagman up in the stand. He's got the green flag up, and it is out. We are underway here at Kern. Down into turns 1 and 2. One for the first time. James Pileski going to try and get that outside lane to work early on. Pileski going to take the lead into turns 3 and 4 for the first time around. Looks like he might lead lap number 1 through turns 3 and 4. Give it to James Pileski on the first lap. Here comes Brandon Elvis taking advantage of his 4th place starting spot. Already trying to work on Easton Swain for that 2nd position. Meanwhile, back behind, fast qualifier Carter Russo drops back a spot into that 6th position. Lewis Flowers able to get around in the 62. Here comes Tyler Smith working the bottom as well. Ooh, Brandon Elvis way up out of the groove that time. Contact down across the racetrack. Nearly turned himself across to Austin Godfrey's nose. More contact there. Godfrey getting a shot in the back bumper there from Lewis Flowers. As Elvis works to the outside of Easton Swain. Swain, your pole sitter here tonight, trying to make that inside lane work. We saw Pileski on the top side. We'll see if Elvis can do the same. 4 laps into this one. Pileski is your leader. We've got battles all throughout the field. Look at this right here. Tate Payne, Drew Chance battling for the 9th spot. Zach Coyer and Noah Comer right there in the mix as well. Ooh, contact. Coyer up the racetrack a little bit. No, Comer going to try and sneak in there with 3 wide down the front straightaway. Comer going to have to back out of that situation. Didn't quite have the run. But back up front, Brandon Elvis has gotten clear into that 2nd position. Easton Swain trying to defend from Austin Godfrey now. Those two had trouble last night in turns 3 and 4 right here at Kern. As Pileski is your leader right now. Elvis in the 2nd spot. Battle right here for the 6th position. Tyler Smith underneath pole sitter Carter Russo. As Drew Chance to the bottom of Tyler Smith. Chance down low. Tate Payne up on the top side. Ooh, nearly contact there up off the corner. Everybody racing very close here at the Kern County Raceway Park. As down the back straightaway they go. Easton Swain, Austin Godfrey still battling for that 4th spot, or 3rd spot rather. As we head down into turns 1 and 2, James Pileski still taking the early race lead. They're still not done sorting it out for position back behind. But up front, we look at the guy in the 2nd spot right now. He picked up 4 victories last season in the Leave the Pack Street Stock Showdown. Your champion on screen, Brandon Elvis. Elvis with an amazing opening season here in the Street Stock Showdown. He collected the 2nd victory of the season at the Bull Ring and 9 top 5s on the season. No, caution flag is out. Caution out on the speedway. Grayson Spillers in the 38 machine around on the front stretch, and that will put us under yellow, slow us down for the first time here tonight. As we'll take a look at what happened to the 38 of Spillers. Running in the 18th spot. Down into turns 3 and 4 right here. Up the racetrack he went, just into the inside door of Jake Brooks. And around goes the 38 machine. So that puts us under yellow for the first time here tonight. Spiller's going to be going to the back after that one, unfortunately. Some front end damage on that race car. I don't think he hit too much else other than Jake Brooks when he got into the corner right there. Alrighty, folks, back behind the safety of the iRacing.com pace car. The field doubled up and the lights are off. We're getting ready to send them back green flag racing. Pace car drops to the bottom side of the racetrack. It will be in the hands of James Pileski and Brandon Elvis. Pileski got the jump on the bottom side last time. Ooh, through turns 3 and 4. Big jump there for the 93 of Pileski. And we are green down into turns 1. Oh, big time contact up the track. Pileski down the back straightaway into the outside wall. He's going to lose several positions. Meanwhile, Easton Swain and Brandon Elvis going to go through to the lead. James Pileski back to the 11th spot. Easton Swain now trying to take over the race lead from Brandon Elvis as the front two had contact and Easton Swain swept to the bottom side. Elvis, though, looking to make that outside lane work. As meanwhile, back behind, Zach Murphy in the 29 machine up to the 13th spot. Murphy, a winner last season at the Langley Speedway in race number 4. But look right here, Carter Russo, your pole sitter in the 21 machine. Crossover move right there. Here he comes to the inside, trying to take over the 2nd spot. Ooh, contact there up off the corner. Russo, a little bit of a shot to the door of Easton Swain. Russo trying to hang on to the 3rd spot as he's now under fire from Austin Godfrey. Godfrey sends it in on the bottom side. Russo going to hold him tight in the 21. Working lap number 17 right here. The battle is always on, though. Godfrey trying to take over the 3rd spot. Russo going to try and hold strong on that outside lane. Look at Tyler Smith in the 6th spot right now. Up 1 position from his 7th place starting spot. Back behind him, Chris Smith up 1 position as well. Ooh, a shot in the bumper right there. Tate Payne up the racetrack a little bit. No contact into turns 3 and 4, and the caution flag is going to fly. Lewis Flowers around in the 62. Not sure what happened there, but that will put us under yellow for the 2nd time. They were battling there inside the top 5, and I think things might have gotten a little bit too hectic. Brandon Kelly also slow down the front straightaway. But we'll see what happened to Lewis Flowers in the 62. Looks like he went into turns 3 and 4 and just got a shot from the 40 machine of Tyler Smith on the entry right there. And around he went. Luckily, everybody did a pretty decent job avoiding. A couple drivers got collected. We'll go on board with Tyler Smith right here. See the shot in the bumper, and around he went. He did get up and out of the way and avoid, but unfortunately going to be going to the back after that one. As Brandon Elvis will take the race lead in race number 1. As we are nearing the halfway point, 19 laps in, and 30 laps to go. And excuse me one moment while I do have to take care of something. The super late model session is scheduled to go up in 2 minutes. Unfortunately, we're going to have to postpone that. These drivers not going to be able to get into that race here, so we are going to push that back to 9:10. There we go. I think everything is taken care of there. So we got the super race figured out. The 1 to go signal has been given. As we are going to delay the drop of the green flag. Alrighty, folks, I think everything's back to the way it's supposed to be right here. Had a little bit of an issue there trying to get the super late model session up, and then some drivers also needed some things in the voice chat. But the caution is going to be lifted. Pace car down to the bottom side. We're going to wait for the restart zone right here. Through the restart zone, a big checkup. Green flag is back out, though. A good start for Brandon Elvis in the 54, and down into turns 1 and 2 they go. Carter Russo in the 21 battling for that second spot. The outside lane has been strong all night long. Will we see that prevail here as well? Swain trying to fight down on the inside lane. Look at James Pileski in the 93 machine trying to fight his way back up to the front. Currently in that 8th position. He's got Tate Payne in front of him. Zach Murphy up top in the 29. Murphy's had a good run in this one. Up 9 positions from the 16th place starting spot. Murphy with a heck of a run in that 29 machine here in this restock opener. So right now it looks like he might be a little bit stuck up on the outside there behind the 12 machine of Tate Payne. But the cross flags up in the air, halfway in, halfway home this time. 25 in, 25 to go for your race leader, Brandon Elvis. Elvis doing a good job right now, got a good restart. He's holding off the 21 of Carter Russo for now. Meanwhile, back behind that, battle is on for the 7th position once again. Pileski down low, Murphy up top. It's excited me a lot throughout the course of this race is how long we've seen these guys stay side by side. A lot of good racing. Not everybody ready to give up the position just yet. And these guys are doing a heck of a job keeping it clean and in the right direction. Ooh, contact there. Tate Payne into the back bumper of Easton Swain. I think he got into Zach Coyer as well. Coyer going to lose 2 spots right there, as that did not help the 13 machine. James Pileski right there as well. Ooh, and contact. Contact. James Pileski involved down the back straightaway. Zach Coyer around in the 13. And that will put us under caution for the 22 laps to go for the 3rd time here tonight. 3 caution flags. As we will take a look at what exactly happened to the 13 machine of Zach Coyer. There was some strange contact out of turns 3 and 4, but this is what it looked like into turns 1 and 2. Looked like just contact there and then more contact. And Pileski in the 23 machine, or 93 machine. Tough break there. But he will be going to the back after that one. The field sees the 20 lap to go mark. So the caution flag back out. We'll see the 1 to go signal this time by. So the field going to get the 1 to go signal. Brandon Elvis going to elect to choose that outside lane. We'll see if Carter Russo can do anything on the bottom side of the racetrack. We've got 19 laps to go. 19 to go for Carter Russo. And Brandon Elvis. Pace car drops to the bottom side. It's going to be Elvis and Russo through the restart zone. We are back racing. Good start there for Brandon Elvis. He's going to have an advantage into turns 1 and 2, but here comes Carter Russo on the bottom, driving it in very deep into turns 1 and 2, and we've got a battle down the back straightaway. battle for the top spot. Carter Russo trying to pick up the victory. He qualified fast time. A little bit of contact there through the center. The 54 of Elvis really going to have to keep his foot in the gas if he wants a shot at it here into turns 1 and 2. Elvis going to try and roll that outside lane. We watch the 54, a little bit of a sideways moment. We've got another caution flag out back. Grayson Spillers, James Pileski, Lewis Flowers involved. Not sure what happened there, but another caution flag right after it. Fourth caution flag here this evening. We will see what exactly happened. In the back of the pack, you see Pileski sideways in the 93. We're going to have to rewind a little bit and see what exactly happened into turns 1 and 2. There's contact up in front, and then there's also contact there. 2 causes for the caution. A tough break there, though, for James Pileski in the 93. We're going to watch on board with him right there. Let's try and go back a little bit. Here's his view going down the front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. You see the contact from behind, saves the car, keeps it going. It unfortunately just nowhere to go. There was a stack up there on the entry. We'll see what exactly happened up in front of those guys as well. I'm not sure what happened, but we'll try and look down into turns 1 and 2 right here. I think there's just a racing deal up in front. And the caution flag out right there, as you see. Apologize if there's a little bit of lack in commentary here and there. I do have to do the adminning official duty, or the official duties for these drivers in the league, and I also have to do the commentary for you guys, so we're trying to do it all at one exact time, and I feel like we've done a pretty good job of it so far. I think I've been a lot more strict on the officiating side of things tonight as opposed to any other night, which I think a lot of guys could be happy about. As Brandon Elvis going to lead Carter Russo through turns 3 and 4. The field back in the restart zone. 12 laps to go here at Kern. And we're back underway. Good restart for Carter Russo on the bottom side. He got the jump on Brandon Elvis a little bit there. Russo down low. Down the back straightaway they go, though. Oh, up into the outside wall. Elvis got up into the outside wall there. There was contact in the center of the corner. They keep it in the right direction, and here comes Carter Russo. Oh, more contact. Up into the outside wall again. Here comes Austin Godfrey to the bottom side. Godfrey down low, 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. Austin Godfrey down the bottom side of the racetrack. Brandon Elvis way up top, more contact. Easton Swain into the side of the 54. As Austin Godfrey fighting for the race lead right here. Carter Russo up on the top side. Godfrey down low, dead heat at the line, 10 laps to go. As Dalton Creech up inside the top 5. He's fighting with Chris Smith for the 5th spot. But up in front of him, we are 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Everybody racing hard here with 10 laps to go at Kern. Looks like Carter Russo going to try and sneak back underneath the one of Austin Godfrey. A little bit of contact there up off the corner. Here comes the 21 back to the inside. Godfrey going to try and squeeze Russo down. Here comes the run from the outside lane. Russo up in the outside or inside door. Contact there. Big save into turns 3 and 4. Austin Godfrey keeping the race lead right there. As we come back to 8 laps to go, everybody's sliding around here. These cars are not handling the same way they did when we threw the green flag on this race. As up front, the battle is for that top spot, but look at right here, the battle for the 3rd position still going on. Brandon Elvis still trying to hold Easton Swain off. He started on the front row in the lead on that last restart. And oh, we've got trouble on the front straightaway. Brandon Groover in the 41 machine goes around. And that is the fifth caution flag. Fifth caution flag here this evening. We'll try and take a look at what happened. We saw Drew Chance and Brandon Groover around. There was contact up off the corner. I think it was just a racing deal there, just not a lot anybody could do. And tough break there for Drew Chance. He was having a good run in that 18 machine. We'll go on board and see what he saw. As there was contact up here, got up into the outside wall, thought he had it avoided, and then there was Brandon Groover in the 41. Nothing he could do there. Chance, unfortunately, probably going to be out of this one after that contact. See Groover missing a front end, Chance down pit road missing a front end. As the field back under yellow right here, Drew Chance down pit road, Grayson Spillers unfortunately out of this one in the 38. James Pileski also down pit road. As it'll be Austin Godfrey and Carter Russo, your top two. And what an exciting race we have seen so far. We saw 3 wide for the race lead. Austin Godfrey got a huge run on the bottom side. We have 4 laps to go, coming back to 3 laps to go right here. And we will be getting the 1 to go signal, so we'll send him back green with a green-white checkered finish. We'll see what Austin Godfrey can do to hold off Carter Russo, who has had a powerful charge, just has not been able to seal the deal. There's been a little bit of contact from that 21 machine. We'll see if anybody can take the top spot from Austin Godfrey right here. So the lights are off one more time on the iRacing.com pace car. We are going to send them back green flag racing to a green-white checkered finish. We'll see if we can get it done in one attempt here. And it is Carter Russo, Austin Godfrey through turns 3 and 4. The pace car down to the safety of pit road. We're going to wait till we get to the restart zone. Right there it is. Russo in the gas a little bit early there. And Austin Godfrey, good start there into turns 1 and 2. Russo up the racetrack a little bit. Russo trying to take over the top spot. Down the back straightaway they go. Godfrey going to try and roll that position on the outside lane. A little bit of contact there from Swain. Swain in the 33 machine got into the back bumper of Carter Russo. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. 1 more time around for Carter Russo. Here comes Austin Godfrey in the number 1 machine. A little bit of a bumper there. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. 1 more time. Easton Swain trying to make a move on the bottom. Carter Russo sideways into turns 3 and 4. Here they come through the center of the corner. Up off the corner. Carter Russo gets tagged. Who's it going to be at the line? And it's Easton Swain. Easton Swain wins at Kern. What did we just watch in turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4? What a last lap. What did we just see? 3 wide photo finish coming across the line. We thought it was Carter Russo. We thought it was Austin Godfrey there for a minute. For a minute, I thought I saw Dalton Creech about to sweep up into the race lead, but what a finish there across the line. Big time moment in turns 3 and 4. We'll watch it back and relive that final lap so we can get an idea of what happened. But look at this final lap. You saw the contact with Carter Russo and Austin Godfrey and into turns 1 and 2. It looked like that 1 machine might have just pushed him off a little bit. Went up the racetrack. Carter Russo was right there. Another bumper through the center. Easton Swain got a massive run down the back straightaway, and Carter Russo was trying to hold these guys low, and the 1 machine just did not back out of that one. And then through turns 3 and 4, there was contact. Creech in the 36 machine got into the 54 with Elvis, which shoved Swain up into Carter Russo, and around they went. what a finish there. We're going to watch it one more time. Just absolutely crazy. You see Carter Russo into turns 1 and 2 right here, trying to defend that bottom side. I think he just might have got in a little bit too hot and drove it up the racetrack. And Godfrey was right there. You see the 21 machine trying to drive down the back straightaway to hold the corner tight, and unfortunately, there was nothing he could do. And then through the center of the corner, I think there might have been contact with the 54 and the 36. And wow, what a finish there across the line. Russo crashing across the finish line, but a heck of a race there in the street stock division. We're going to take a quick step away here on the WD Broadcasting Network, and we're going to come back and wrap things up with a word from our top 3 finishers in just a moment. If you guys enjoyed that, leave a like, or subscribe on YouTube. What a finish at the line. Holy crap. We'll be right back in just a moment. I'm your host, Winston Deal. Alrighty, folks, you are back here on the WD Broadcasting Network. We're going to make this quick and easy for the drivers in our late model or super late model division. Going to grab a word first from our second place finisher so he can get in the super late model division race. But up in the broadcast booth, Brandon Elvis, you got a copy.
Hey.
What a race right there. You started in the 4th spot, and from the drop of the green flag, you had a fast number 54 machine. You and Carter battled for the lead. You and Godfrey battled up there in the front. You and Pileski battled really hard there at one point as well. And a lot of interesting things, a lot of exciting things this race, but all in all, you ended up in the 2nd spot. How do you feel?
Yeah, man. I feel pretty used up, to be honest with you. Just being on the top. I know Pileski didn't mean to. He kind of run up the hill. I mean, he caught a bad break. I hate it for him. Russo jumped the start, then run me in the fence, and then then he jumped the next restart. So I don't know how you call that, but one of those deals, I guess. Glad we were able to finish.
Yeah, definitely a crazy finish there. There was 3 wide multiple times. I think Austin Godfrey took you and Carter 3 wide, and I thought that was one of the craziest things. And then the white flag came out, and we saw all that. So a absolutely crazy finish here tonight. Elvis, you come home in the 2nd spot. Who do you have to thank for a podium finish to start off the season?
Yeah, just want to first and foremost give a shout out to my mom. I think she might be watching. She came home today. Hopefully, fingers crossed, cancer free from here on out. So proud of her for that. Shout out my wife for letting me do this. Coastal Performance, Burials Performance, Coleman Design, Haiti couldn't make it tonight, Chestnut Hill Restaurant, and WD Broadcasting Network.
Alrighty, Brandon. Well, you got a good group of guys helping you out there. 54 machine was fast as always here tonight. We got the super late models coming up right after this, so I'll let you get to that. But before, how you feeling going into the super opener?
Hopefully we can get some clean racing. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that is. I think me and you are also in the same boat there. We just really praying for that green flag in the super race here tonight. But nonetheless, congratulations to you, Brandon, on your 2nd place finish to open up the Kern, or open up the street stock season.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, folks, that was Brandon Elvis, driver of the number 54 machine. Finished in the 2nd spot, had a great race in the 54. Just came up 1 spot short. Now to talk to one that I'm very excited to talk to, sneaking onto the podium here tonight, my little cousin Noah Comer up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, well, you started all the way back in the 12th spot here tonight, battled inside the top 10, slowly worked your way up as cars started to either fall to the back or get booted up to that outside lane, and that last lap came, you were about 5th, 6th going into turns 3. How did you feel when you saw the C's kind of part ways there and almost pick up the victory?
Well, I knew it was going to happen. Me and Grayson could see him getting antsy up there. Grayson was spotting me, and he told me just hold it in the middle and go, and I see my hole, took it. I thought I won it for a second, but still happy to get third.
Yeah, definitely a good run to open up the season in the 7 car. Running your dad's street stock that you and I are both very familiar, what does it mean to put that car on podium opening week?
Feels pretty good, even though it might not be real life. Still feels good to see that car in the top 3 on the front stretch there.
Yeah, definitely a good run for you, Noah, to open up the season. And we might see you later on in the Supers here tonight, but nonetheless, congratulations to you. Is there anybody that you have to thank help get you this 3rd place finish?
I'd like to thank you, Grayson Spillers, and my dad.
Alrighty, Noah. Well, it's good talking to you as always, bud, and we will wish you luck in the next one, but congratulations once again on your 3rd place finish.
Thank you.
Yep. Alrighty, now to talk to the man of the hour, our winner here tonight, Easton Swain. He battled up inside the top 5 all race long and ended up coming home with the victory. Easton, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do, Mr. Winston.
Alrighty, well, a heck of a race there between you, Austin Godfrey, Brandon Elvis, and Carter Russo to the line. What did you see on the exit of turns 3 and 4, and how did you feel when you got into the loud pedal coming to the line?
I don't know. I didn't see anything. Truthfully, it was all a blur, and it was stay in the gas. They were all wrecking behind me and beside me and in front of me, but it was just putting myself in that position, running a better qualifying lap than I thought I could, and then and running a smart race. I had a terrible late model race, so this gives me some confidence coming into the rest of the season, and I'm really looking forward to it, but definitely excited after tonight.
Yeah, definitely a great way to start out the season. Started on pole in tonight's race, actually. Came back from the, 3rd, 4th position at times. I think Pileski got the jump on you there on that initial restart from the top side. Maybe caught you by surprise, but that 33 machine did not fall off one bit. You stayed right there in the top 5. You stayed battling at it, and ultimately you ended up with the victory, Easton. Who do you have to thank for tonight's opening victory in the Street Stock Series?
Well, of course, got to thank you, Winston, for putting this on for us. But I don't have them on the car yet. I haven't got my wrap made. But if you're ever in the Hallsboro or North Carolina area, check out Maze Craze at Galloway Farms. They sponsor me on iRacing and in real life. So that's who I got to thank. And, of course, thank the good Lord for putting us here and letting us do this.
Alrighty, well, congratulations to you, Easton, on your victory here this evening. First one of the Street Stock season goes to the 33 of Easton Swain. We wish you luck next week at New Smyrna, but one more time, congratulations to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Winston.
Yep, thanks for being a part of this. Alrighty, folks, that was Easton Swain, your winner here tonight in the Street Stock Showdown. We'll get the results up on your screen so you can see the final finishing results. Oh, that's qualifying results. Let's go ahead and get the feature results up on screen. I was confused there when I saw Carter Russo up on top, but nonetheless, Easton Swain picks up the victory. Brandon Elvis second, Noah Comer third, like we mentioned. Austin Godfrey so close in that one machine. I've talked to him time and time again. He is so close to picking up a victory in one of the title Leave the Pack iRacing League series. He's got a couple mini stock series wins, but the competition here in these top 4 divisions is very, very fierce. And Godfrey so close once again here tonight. Just gonna have to settle for that 4th place spot. Zach Murphy did a good job, up 11 positions, ends up in the 5th spot. Chris Smith 6th, Tate Payne 7th, Brandon Kelly 8th, Carter Russo 9th. Tough break for him, leading coming to the white, ends up in the 9th position. Jake Brooks comes home 10th, Kyle Heinzelman 11th in the 19. Tyler Smith in the 40 machine comes home 12th, Lewis Flowers 13th, Zach Coyer 14th, Jeremiah Woods Jr. 15th, Brandon Groover 16th, Dalton Creech 17th, 18th going to Drew Chance, And rounding out our field back behind him, James Pileski. Unfortunate break for him, the 93. Going to come home 19th. And then Grayson Spillers rounding out your field in the 20 car. So one heck of a way to start off the Leave the Pack Street Stock Showdown season. It is 9:15, and I think the other stream is getting ready to start. We're going to hop on over to that and prepare for tonight's Leave the Pack Super Series season opener. These guys have got about 25 minutes left of practice, and we're going to hop on over there, and we will talk to you guys over on that stream. But thank you guys for watching the Street Stocks. Thank you guys for your support on the WD Broadcasting Network and Leave the Pack iRacing League. But I'm your host, Winston Deal, signing it off from the Street Stocks. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.